Hi guys, it's Valerie. Today we are going to be doing a workout for our booty and our abs, just legs in general, and our core. So we're going to start standing on our mat. And we're just going to start by standing on our left foot and take a little bit of hip circles here. You can keep the hands on the hips so that right leg is lifted nice and high. And we're just taking some nice circles here to get the hips nice and warmed up. Awesome. Let's go ahead and plant that right foot down. Left leg lifts up. Nice deep circles. Draw the rib cage in. Strong right leg. And then let's go ahead and stand on our mat. We're going to ground into that left foot. We're going to lift that right knee off of the mat. Balance on that left foot. And then we're just going to kick our right leg behind us. And then come all the way back up to standing. Lower the body down towards the floor. Lift that right leg nice and high and rise back up. Make sure the right toes are pointed down towards the floor and you're using that booty to pull you back upright. Standing all the way up nice and tall. Find that balance. Lowering down, lifting back up. Hands can stay down on the hips. If you want to challenge yourself, you can take your hands down by your ears, or up by your ears, I should say. Kick through that back heel. And the next time that leg lifts, we're going to keep it lifted nice and high. Balance here, strengthening the muscles of our knees and our hips and our ankles, most importantly. Nice job. And then we're going to hold here. Feel that booty in that left leg. We're going to lower the right foot down and lift it back up. Option to bring your hands down to the floor if you'd like. Lifting that leg up nice and high. Find that nice control here. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Nice job. One more time. Lower it. Lift. Tiny pulses. Kick, kick, kick. And then we're going to gently drop that right foot all the way down onto the ground and take a little lunge here. We're going to lunge it down. Lift it up. Step it forward. Step it back. Lunge it down. Step it forward. Nice job. You got this. Lower down and lift. My right knee is coming close to the floor, but it's not touching the floor. Feel the burn in that left glute. Nice job. You got this. And the next time we lunge, we're going to hold here. Tiny little pulses. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. That left booty should be burning by now. Lower and lift. Nice job. You got this. We're going to hold that lunge. Hold here. You got this. For 5. Make sure that knee doesn't go past that toe. 4. You got this. Breathing in. 3, 2, 1. Let's step that right foot up. Shake it out. Shake it out. We're going to ground into that right foot. Lift that left leg off the mat. Hinge it forward. Bring it back upright. Now my back stays nice and straight here. So even if that doesn't mean you don't go down as far, we want to make sure that our back stays nice and straight. So I'm not rounding forward and kicking that leg back. See how I already lost my balance? Nice straight spine. Come back up to standing. Hands can stay on the waist or at hand center. Maybe you extended the arms on the other side. Nice job. This time we're going to hold here. Lift that left leg up. Kick through that heel. Left toes are pointed down towards the floor. Really pull that belly up and in. Right leg is nice and straight and strong. We're going to drop it down, lift it up. Drop it and lift. Nice job. You got this. Squeeze that glute as you bring that leg up. My back is still nice and straight. My shoulder blades are drawing together. For 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Tiny baby pulses. Squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Nice job. Let's place that left foot all the way down towards the back. Lunge it down. Step it forward. Lunge it back. All the way up. You got this. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Breathing here. That left knee hovers. It might kiss the floor, but it's definitely not resting on the floor. If there's any pain in the knees, bend the knee a little less. Make sure that right knee stays behind that right ankle. And next time we're going to hold it here. Tiny baby pulses. Squeeze. Squeeze that right glute. You got this. Woo! Feeling that burn. For 3, 2, 1. Hold it nice and low. Squeeze. You got this. Pull that belly up and in. That knee stays behind that ankle. For 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Let's shake that out. We're going to take a nice star pose. Legs out nice and wide. Toes out, heels in. We're going to sink it down for a squat here. Now, if your knees are coming inward, you're going to scoot your feet in a little bit more and sink it down. You want your knees to go outward, and you want them to track over your toes. So you don't want them to come in. And if they do, you want to kind of scooch your feet in and maybe take a more narrow stance. We're going to lower down, and we're going to do lunges. So we're going to drop that left knee down, come back to center. Pivot to the other side, back to center. We're lunging it out. Find that nice slow movement here so you can pivot on those feet nice and gently. Try to keep the hips nice and low. We're staying in that squat in between our lunges. You got this. 2 more each side. You got it. Ready? 1. 1. 2. Keep it nice and low. And 2. Let's rise up. Shake it out. Let's take a nice little forward fold. Take a little breath here. Beautiful. We're going to walk our hands to the front of our space. We're going to step our feet towards the back of the mat. We're going to come into a plank position. Hold the belly up and in. Nice, strong core. Option to drop down onto the knees if you need to. But we're pulling that belly up and in. Almost imagine that someone's coming around and kind of about to kick or punch on your stomach, and you got to brace for it. And then from here, we're going to take that foot out to the right. Left foot out to the left. Tapping it out. Nice job. You got this. Option to stay here on your knees. You can do that here too. Or you can be up on your hands. Knees lifted. You got this. 1 more each side. Here we go. To the right. Keep that booty low. To the left. We're going to plant that left hand. That right arm is going to reach all the way up towards the sky. We're going to ground into that left foot. See if you can lift that right leg. Option to drop it down onto the knee. If you're on that foot, you're going to lift that right leg, elbow towards the knee. Reach it out. Crunch it in. Reach and crunch. Reach. Crunch it in. You got it. Last 5. 4. 3. Keep those hips nice and high. 2. 1. Let's hold here. You got it. Squeeze it in. Nice job. Let's come down onto our plank pose. And we're going to do the other side. So that right hand is going to plant. We're going to come up onto our side plank. Lift that left leg nice and high. Bend that knee, elbow to knee. Reach and bend. You got this. Nice job. Find that balance. You got it. Last 5. 4, and then we're holding. Don't forget about that hold. I know you guys love that. And 1, hold it here. Really bring that elbow towards the knee. For 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Let's lower it all the way down onto. Actually, let's do hands and knees. We're going to stay right here. We're going to lift that right leg nice and high behind us. Bend that right leg and just tiny kicks up towards the sky. Pull that belly up and in. Nice job. You got it. And now we're going to straighten that leg. Lifts. Tiny lifts. You got this. Okay, now we're going to take that leg. We're going to straighten it out. Point the toes. Tap it to the right. Tap it to the left. Tap it to the right. All the way to the left. Notice how my leg is almost crossing over that other leg. You got this. Feel that burn. Nice job. Last 5. 4. Try to keep those hips still. The core is not moving so much. It's not so much a swaying of the body. It's just a movement of the glutes here. Nice job. Tap it down. And let's bring that right knee in. We're going to extend that left leg out nice and long. Bend that left leg. Tiny kicks up towards the sky. Squeeze that glute. Squeeze it up. You got it. Crunching it up towards the sky. Squeezing that left glute. My belly is nice and tight. Everything is pulled in. And then we're going to lengthen that leg. Tiny kicks up towards the sky. Lift it up. Lift and lower. You're doing great. After this, we're heading for more core. Let's point those toes to the left, to the right. Try to keep that waist from moving side to side. It's just the glutes, just that left leg, reaching over and back, slow and controlled movements. You got it. Awesome. Last 3, 2, and 1. Both sides. Nice job. Let's sit it down into a child's pose. That feels so nice on our glutes. Awesome job. Let's go ahead and make our way onto our back. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Maybe gently rock from side to side. We're going to take the hands behind the thighs and we're going to start to rock and roll. And see if you can land all the way in a boat pose. So you're going to be on those sit bones. Lift those legs nice and high. My chest is up towards the sky. Hold the knees in towards the belly. We're going to take the hands and we're going to plant them behind our back. So this is going to help lift the chest. And we're going to reach that right leg up towards the sky. Hug it in. I know it hurts. Right leg down. Lift that left leg nice and high. You got it. Right leg, lower. Left leg, lower. Squeeze that core. Try not to round through the spine and be on your sacrum. I'm on my sit bones. I'm sitting up nice and tall. I'm using that weight in my hands to help me out here. Nice job. We're going to hold this boat pose, and we're going to head into low boat and back to high boat. Low boat, high boat. You got this. Down and up. Option to keep those hands down if you need to here. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Nice job. Let's make our way all the way down onto our back. We're going to bring the heels close to the glutes. We're going to lift the hips up nice and high and come into a bridge pose. And then from here, I'm going to bring my knees out and back in, out and in. Keep those hips nice and high. You got this. Lift up and down. Lift and lower. You got this. Knees up and out. Up and out. You got it. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. We're going to keep the hips up nice and high. Bring the hands together. Bring your fingertips towards the sky. And we're going to lower the hips, lower the arms. Lift the hips, lift the arms. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Lower down. Lift it all up. Squeeze that booty. Lower and lift up. We're also using our core here because we've taken away our arms. Nice job. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Nice job. We're going to bring the shins parallel to the floor so that we're making kind of a 90-degree angle here with our knees. We're going to take our hands and we're going to gently push our thighs away, and we're going to energetically push back into our hands. So we're engaging that core. Our low back is pushing down into the mat. My belly is being pulled down into the floor using my core. Nice job. We're going to take the hands behind the head. We're going to bring that right knee in towards the forehead. Extend that left leg nice and long, and then lower down. Switch it out. Lower down. Try to keep those elbows out of your peripheral vision. We're just lifting the shoulders, lifting the chest. You got it. And now we're going to go across the body. So that left elbow towards the right knee, that right elbow towards the left knee. You guys are doing great. We're almost there. Keep pushing through. We're using that core. You got it. Last 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Let's roll it back onto our back. We're going to come all the way back up into that boat pose. See if you need to get some momentum to lift you up, right? Maybe situate yourself on your mat like I did. Sit up nice and tall. Hug the knees into the chest. And this time we're going to do some toe taps. Right toes down, left toes down. Right, left, right, left. You got this. I know I feel my hip flexors too. Ready? Last 3, 2, pull that chest up. Option to keep your hands behind the back if you need to. Last 1, nice job. Let's let those legs out nice and long. Take a nice forward fold. Take a nice deep breath. On your next inhale, let's rise back up. We're going to cross the ankles, plant the hands, and come into a plank position. Ground down into those hands. And we're gonna go ahead and lift the left leg, or the right, sorry, doesn't matter, whichever side. We're gonna switch it out. Left lifts, lower, right lifts, lower, lift and lower. We're working the booty here. Nice job. Core and the booty. Last 3, 2, 1. From here, we're gonna drop it down onto our forearms. We're burning it out here now, guys, so hold on. You got this, we're almost done. Hold it here, hold that belly up and in. Knee taps, right knee, left knee, right knee, left. You got it. You got it. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Hold, hold, hold. Belly pulls up and in. You got it. And then drop the hips down. Untuck the toes. Plant the hands. Shine the chest forward. Take a little stretch for that core. Nice deep breaths. Sit it all the way back into a child's pose. Reach those fingertips forward. You guys did great. That is your ab and booty workout for the day. My name is Valerie. I'll see you next time.